was like, oh, are you going to be staying in until throughout the duration of your studies? And I'm like, why would you ask me such a question? Bring enough snacks. If you want to get your state ID, they ask for your I-20. If you want to get your driver's license, they ask for your I-20. This is one Nigerian snack I know that I really love, and I still have it. I'm sorry, I really love it, and I haven't found it anywhere. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Victoria phunmee, and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time stopping by, you're definitely welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome as well. So you guys, I'm really trying to start filming more of sit down videos, because I even think my sit down videos do better than my vlogs. So yeah, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about things to bring to the United States while coming. I'm going to be relating to Boston most of the time because this is where I stay. Specific to Boston because this is where I stay, this is where I school, so I know more of. But I believe that this is similar to other states in America. So yeah, and most of these things, they're like general. This is something you like to watch. Of course, I mean, I've been getting a lot of comments that, oh Vicky, please do more of immigration videos, do more of videos relating to getting your F1 visa, getting a job, getting this, getting that. I haven't got a question that is it possible to get a job after school? You guys, I'm still in school. Okay, when we get to that bridge we'll cross it, but definitely I've seen a couple of people that after school they got a good job and they're working fine, you know. So yeah, when we get to that bridge we're definitely going to cross it, but right now I'm still a student. You guys should relax, calm down. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about things to bring to the United States, important things to bring when you're coming to the United States. Number one aspect I'm going to be talking about is your documents. This is like the most important thing that you can think of. The first thing you need to bring is your passport. Obviously you have to bring your passport, and honestly I advise anyone that is coming to America, like, bring a passport that the validity is up to 5 years, if not 10 years, because I've heard different stories trying to renew your passport here in America that is really stressful. Like the Nigerian embassy, it's not easy. It's very stressful. So I would advise you to actually make sure your passport is up to 5 years, at least 5 years or 3 years. Like, don't bring a passport that is going to be expiring. Let's say you're coming to America in July, don't bring a passport that is expiring in October, because you might be busy with schoolwork, you might be busy with other things, and you might not even have the time to go and renew it. And renewing it, I heard, is very stressful. And you're in school, you don't want any kind of distraction. You're trying to, you know, you're facing a particular goal, you don't want any kind of distraction. So please and please try to bring a passport that the validity is up to 5 years, or if it's possible, if you know someone that could quickly help you to renew your passport in Nigeria, you could quickly do that. You could quickly do that before you come to America. So please try to bring a passport that the validity is up to 5 years or even 10 years. Bring a passport that has a stamped visa on it, obviously, because I'm going to check that. I mean, another thing that you have to bring is you need to bring your I-20. Honestly, personally, I feel like your I-20 is even more important than your passport, because almost everything you want to do in the United States, they ask for your I-20. If you want to get your social security number and you came through student visa, they'll ask for your I-20. If you want to get your state ID, they ask for your I-20. If you want to get your driver's license, they ask for your I-20. So your I-20 is equally as important as your passport. So please and please don't say, oh, I have it saved on my phone, or no, it's in my document, or no, have the printed one out, because they could ask for it anytime and anywhere. Even if you want to like switch to another school, it's through your I-20. They will transfer your I-20. Even if you want to extend, if you get your CPT or your OPT, your I-20. If you want to extend your visa, your I-20. So your I-20 is very important when you get to the United States. Another thing you need to bring is your COVID-19 results. Even if when you get to the United States, it's important, but like, to just avoid the drama of the Nigerian the Nigerian airports just bring your printed COVID-19 result. You guys, fun fact, when I was coming to the United States, when I did my COVID-19 results, I made a mistake on my date of birth. So I was born 1999 and I put 2000. It was when I went to collect my results, because the US, I think that time they were asking for 24 hours. You need to get your result no more than 24 hours before you're traveling. So I did my flight was that night, and I did my COVID test the morning. So you guys, I made a mistake on my date of birth, and when I went to collect my result, it was like few hours before I was heading to the airport. It was when I checked it and I was like, no, they sent it to my email. It was when I checked it and I saw 2000. I'm like, I'm not born on the year 2000. Oh my god, my parents were so upset with me. I had to run to AfriGlobal to correct it. You guys, it was crazy. But just try to have your COVID-19 result. Also try to have your vaccine card, your COVID-19 vaccine card, even if when you get here you're still going to take the vaccine. I think I took what's the last one, the last dose. I can't remember. I took the last dose of COVID, whatever. They're making it compulsory in my school, so I had to do that. Another thing that you need to bring is you need to bring your dollar card. You guys, I cannot overemphasize how your dollar card is very, very important when you're coming here, especially if you don't have anybody here, if you don't have siblings here, you don't have anybody that could do stuff for you with your card. Okay, because when you're leaving the airport to, let's say, your apartment or your hotel, depending when you get your accommodation, when you order an Uber, they don't use cash. Everything is strictly card. Uber, Lyft, everything is strictly card, so you can't use cash. So you can't use your Naira card. So if you have a dollar card, always make sure you get your dollar card. Make sure it is working, so you don't get stranded in America. You can't get stranded. I feel like you can always get someone to help, but always just make sure you have your dollar card with you. It's gonna be very, very helpful. And when I got to the hotel as well, they were not allowing cash. They were not using cash as well, so I had to use my dollar card to pay. I was using GTB. You can go there. I think it takes like a week. I use GTB though. I still have the card till now, to be honest. You can just go there. Within a week you're going to get your card. Also make sure you have enough money with you when you're coming here, because when you get to the point of entry, they might ask you how much you have with you. They asked me that question and I was really shocked, like, why do you want to know how much I have with me? But yeah, they asked me. They could ask anyone the question. They could not ask you and they could ask you. So make sure you have something with you. I mean, they don't want you to, they don't want someone that will be a burden. I don't know. They don't want someone that will be a burden. Imagine you're coming here. I don't want to place a figure, but like, just make sure you have enough money with you that could last you pending when you get your job settled in school. Also, if you have a lease agreement, like if you already got an apartment before you get here, if you got an apartment in Nigeria, make sure you have your lease agreement with you on your phone, or you could have it printed out, because they could ask you at the point of entry, oh, where do you plan on staying? If you say you already have an apartment, they can ask you, where is the lease agreement? You know, you have to provide that. So yeah, the lease agreement is also really important. I stayed in an hotel for a few days pending an accommodation. So when they asked me, I just said, oh, I'll be staying here pending when I get my accommodation. I want to check out the accommodation in person to be sure of what I am getting. You know, you could also say that you could stay in an hotel for a few days. And also when they asked me that, I was like, oh, I'll be staying in an hotel. And it was like, oh, are you going to be staying in an hotel throughout the duration of your studies? And I'm like, how would you ask me such a question? Like, of course not. I didn't say it like that, but I was like, oh no, like pending when I get my accommodation settled. People, they are very, very I don't know. So yeah, so make sure to have your late arrival letter. Okay, me, I resumed late because I got my visa late, so I needed to prepare to come and all of that, so I resumed late. So I already messaged the ISSO of my school, and they already sent me a late arrival letter, just in case they asked me at the point of entry that, oh, your school resumed a week ago, why are you just coming? you could present to them that, oh, you resume late, blah 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 blah, and also give them a letter from your school. I mean, that's enough proof that you're not scam or you're not trying to run away and not go to school here. So yeah, your late arrival letter is something you could also bring. I mean, these are important documents that you could bring to school. Another thing you could bring, but I don't know if they sell it in Nigeria, is your converter charger. Your converter, I'm currently using it, so I can't show you guys, but I could insert a picture. It looks like you know, the mouse we use here in the United States is different from what we use in Nigeria. So if you have the converter charger, you could actually use the things that you brought from Nigeria. You could plug it to the converter and plug the converter to the wall here, and it could actually work. Like, I still use my ring light that I brought from Nigeria. I still use my air straightener that I brought from Nigeria because I'm using a converter. You know, you could also bring that, or even if you don't bring that, you could get that here as well. It was really affordable. I think I got it at Walmart for less than $20. So yeah. Another thing you need to bring when you're coming to Boston in particular, especially if you're coming November, December, January, I beg you in the name of God, please bring sweater. Hey, I don't mean all this light sweater. Bring thick sweater because it is freezing cold. You guys, I was told that Boston was cold, but when I got here January, when I stepped outside the airport, I was looking for my ride. You guys, I was shaking, like it was freezing. It was as if I was inside the freezer. That was how cold it was. Like, it was so cold. Ha! Please bring thick sweater if you're coming. Then when you get here, you can now get more sweater and all of that. But please bring thick sweater when you're coming. Thick sweater. Even when I got to the point of entry, the immigration officer was asking me, hope you're prepared for the cold. They know how cold it can get here. Okay, so please bring thick sweater. You don't wanna be caught on fresh. You don't want to be wearing short armless and you are like, oh, it's not an issue, my dear. It's an issue. This place is cold during that period. I haven't been here December before, but I heard it's very, very cold. But January when I came, it was cold. Like, it was really, really cold. Another thing that you need to bring, please bring enough snacks. Please bring enough snacks. If you know that you're the person that likes taking Nigerian snacks, please bring enough snacks. Bring biscuits. Let me show you guys my Pure Bliss biscuits. I still have it here. Let me show you guys. You guys, this is one Nigerian snack I know that I really love, and I still have it. I'm sorry, I really love it, and I haven't found it anywhere. I didn't even find it in an African store. So I mean, bring your snack. I wouldn't really advise you to bring gala because I feel like gala expires fast. But I mean, just bring things that you know that you can snack on. Cause I don't really like the snacks they have here, to be honest. I would say you should also bring Robb or aboniki, but my mom gave me Robb and aboniki, and I swear I haven't even used it because I don't like the smell of Robb. I don't like it. No matter how cold I am, I just wear tight. I just wear like my jacket, but I don't like using Robb. I don't like using aboniki, but I advise you to get it if you don't mind. I don't like the smell, so I don't use it. So I mean, you could bring it if you know that you are allergic to cold. Just bring it to keep yourself warm, and especially if you're not driving yet. If you're not driving yet, it's crazy during the cold period, because if it's really, really cold, imagine walking to the train station and all of that. It's really ghetto. So please just try to bring Robb or aboniki or anything that can keep you warm. That will really help. Another thing that you should bring is soap. Bring your bathing soap, your bathing soap that you're used to, because if you change frequently, I feel like that's what caused my breakouts on my face. I believe so. That's what caused my breakout, because I changed my soap. And even the soap I changed to, it was St. Ives. It's something that we could get in Lagos, Nigeria. So I don't really know, but just make sure you bring enough soap that you know that you're used to, the soap that you've used before. Don't just change to anything that you see here, because it's not all the soap that they sell here that is good, or is something that you could react differently to it. So yeah, just bring soap that you're used to. I believe that will really help. Another thing, bring your Cameroon pepper, your granite. You guys, my mom gave me the Cameroon pepper I have is still in my drawer in the kitchen. I brought enough. You see that big ziploc like this? Okun, it was full. I still have enough in my locker. It's still plenty. So please bring Cameroon pepper, because you're going to need it, especially if you want to take like noodles or anything, or if you shall like pepper, just bring Cameroon pepper and red pepper. Bring everything. Bring pepper. Another thing, bring egusi and ogbono. I don't really like ogbono, but yeah, egusi, yeah. I don't really like swallow, but you could bring ogbono, you could bring egusi, you could bring beans. I don't really like the beans that they sell here. This call it, is it only beans? It's like ewa oloyi. I think that's what they call it in Lagos. It's very sweet. The beans is it's too sweet. I don't really like it, but yeah, you might like it, but I don't really like it. But if you're able to bring the beans that you're used to, please bring it to. Bring it, Biko. So another thing, don't really need a lot of clothes. If you know that there are some clothes that you have in Lagos that you don't really fancy like that, I don't really, because there are a lot of clothes that I brought that I've never worn at all, because I feel like when you come here, you're still going to change your wardrobe, you're still going to get a lot of new stuff. I don't know, that's just me. But like, if there are clothes that you know that, okay, yeah, this is really good quality, I love this is I can't let go of this, yeah, you could bring them. Because even before I traveled, I opened like a thrift page and I was selling some items. I know that, okay, yeah, I don't really want this clothes anymore, or something that I know that I don't really fancy like that. So yeah, you could also do that. But if you're the type that, oh yeah, you want to keep all your stuff, yeah, you could also come here with all your clothes as well. But me, I just feel like when you travel, you're definitely going to change your wardrobe, like not completely, but like you get new stuff, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you know that you like ofada rice, please bring ofada rice, because I've not seen ofada rice in this place. Even in the African store, I've not seen ofada rice, and even if it's there, I feel like it's very expensive. Bring ofada rice. And even in all the African restaurant I've been to, they sell the ofada sauce, but they sell it with white rice, and that's really weird. Although it's nice, but I'm just like, I'm not used to taking ofada sauce with white rice. I'm used to taking ofada sauce and ofada rice. Do you get? So yeah, if you really like ofada rice, please bring ofada rice, because you might not really find it here. Indomie noodles, honestly, you don't need to bring a lot of noodles here, because they sell here and I don't think it's so pricey. Even though it's more pricey, if you are converting the money, you just be angry. When it's there, you be like, one pack of Indomie. But I mean, I don't think it's that bad. But you know that you can bring a lot of Indomie from Nigeria. Bring go. You can bring, because it's cheaper there. Bring go. Because me, I brought plenty. Even though it's finished now, but I sure brought plenty. So yeah, bring noodles if you can bring, but they also sell here. So I mean, these are the things that I feel like you need to bring to the United States when you're coming. If there are more, I can make a part 2 of this video. So yeah, I really hope you guys learned a thing or two. I could also list them down in the description box below. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.